Let's talk about the Jamaican high school domination, though. I mean,
My goodness.
Edwin Allen on the women's. We got to see, the athletes that really made a name for themselves at champs. We got to see them at Penn, which was pretty cool. With Kingston College won the high school boys 4x4. I was in the stands for this one. This one wasn't close if I'm remembering it
Like,
correctly.
like, go
I
back.
wanted it to be close. I
Colt,
wanted
if
it
you
to be
go to the
close
beginning,
because I wanted it to just get deafeningly loud on that home stretch. It was still ridiculously loud, but the margin of victory was so big.
show the go back. Just show the stadium. Look at that lower bowl. It is completely full all the way around. I mean, it may look empty because that top. I mean, this is a stadium that holds 50,000 people, but that lower bowl, it is filled all the way around the entire track with with fans. It was 20,000 loud, just going nuts for this 4x4.
including the Prime Minister of Jamaica, who was there,
Yes.
which was
But yeah,
a.
what's your thoughts on Kingston College's 309?
I mean, first of all, you're thinking, wait, 309 high school? That's insane. And then you hear the PA guy say, that's the seventh fastest time or something at the Penn Relays or something. Like, what? Or I mean, it's just incredible. It's just incredible to see the depth. It's incredible to hear the support for these athletes. And I don't know. I guess I need to do a deeper dive. I know a lot of the Jamaican fans are rooting for their squad, but it seems like even if it's not their squad that's in it, they're going to root for a fellow Jamaican team. So if you're Calabar, you're going to be okay with another Jamaican team. When, like, first and foremost, like, you want to fly the Jamaican colors, and you weren't kidding about that home stretch being all Jamaica. Like, it was so loud whenever the Jamaican teams took the lead or took it home, and it was. I mean, the prime minister showed up at a track meet. Like,
Yeah, I,
it's crazy.
I was walking like I was going back and forth between the media room and the track, and I was walking through like a tunnel, and then all of a sudden I saw all these like men in suits, sunglasses, they had like earpieces in, walk by me, and then like I was like, "What's going on?" And it was like a pack of like 12 people,
Yeah,
and then when the last person passed me, I was like, "Who, what's going on?" He's like, "It's the
yeah,
Prime Minister of Jamaica," and I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, okay." And so, hey, met the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Yeah. Heidel
And
was
we're
another
thinking,
one that.
when's the last time a sitting president has ever gone to a track meet
Mhm.
that's not the Olympics?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think the U.S. president has ever gone to a track meet while president, right? We have presidential candidates go to track meets, but not sitting presidents. In
Yeah.
Jamaica, their
Well,
president is flying to another country to go to a track meet to watch high school
it
kids run. It's crazy.
judging by the reception, it seemed as if it was a smart political decision because he
Oh
was
yeah,
well received when he was out there. And then you just go watch. I don't know if I said this on the pod, but it's just this source of pride. This island of a couple million people, and then you go to this meet and you watch them just put on a show against a country that's so much bigger than they are. But yeah, Edwin Allen on the women's side, Heidel. It was just amazing. Liston, the Clayton twins, a lot of potential future stars out there competing, and the handoffs were clean. Gordon, there were a lot of very clean handoffs.
yeah. They know how to hand off in Jamaica. Something that us American men need to figure out in time
Look at
by
these the
July.
margins of victory. I mean, for Heidel and the women's, and then for Kingston and the men's were massive, and they were still loud. They were cheering as if it was going down to the wire. It was great, incredible experience. If anybody has not been to Penn, you got to go to Penn. You got to go to
Want to
Penn.
give a big shout out though to the American team Bullis. The women got third in the 4x4. The men took second in the 4x4. So
Yeah.
Bullis held its own against the all Jamaican field. So
Mhm. Put this up on the
it's
screen.
fun.
What does this say?
This is a TikTok.
New,
Uh,
new favorite genre of TikToks is people talking about the Jamaican high schoolers' performance at Penn
when
Relays.
you're about to run against the Jamaicans at Penn, and the guy's just
Yeah.
like disappointed. Yeah, very true. There are a lot of disappointed. There's it. It is interesting because when they mix, especially in the prelims, when they put like, it's like everyone, right? So there could be a
Yeah.
situation where you're just like a local school in the Philadelphia area. You're not any good. You're just like a bunch of freshmen.
Yeah.
You're just there to have a good time. And then you're like right standing right next to you in lane 1 or lane 2 is like one of the best teams in the world in the high school
Yeah.
level from Jamaica. And you're like, okay, good luck. you know.
Well, in what other sport are you in high school getting exposed to other teams from around the world that are some of the best, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
are elite basketball teams playing in tournaments against the best U18 Spanish teams or teams from Serbia or Australia? I don't know. Like, yeah,
Not
you can
as
get enough
often, at
competition in
least.
the United States. Yeah, you can get enough competition, I guess, in the United States, but just a cool part of track where there's this meet in particular where they're able to see and you get a broader perspective of, man, I thought I knew what fast was. That's fast. That's fast. I thought my district or my state was good. This is a whole nother level going against them. Um, all in the game posted on the chat. Long overdue a Jamaican or Caribbean World Championships. I agree. I'll be there.
Yes. They tried to,
We're trying to go to Jamaica next year.
they did the world
Trying to go.
relays, so but yeah, we talked about that. We gotta go to champs. We're gonna do a bunch.
Yeah.
We gotta get. We'll do some.
I
Yeah,
want a week in
gotta
Jamaica.
get that.
I've
Gotta get that
talked Gordon's
approved.
ear off about this. I need to talk to the higher ups here. I've talked to Gordon about it enough. He knows where I stand on this. I'm pro going to Jamaica next year.
FloTrack
Film some
podcast live from
workouts.
Jamaica. FloTrack
Exactly.
pod live from Jamaica. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like
Get to
that.
as many
I like
schools as
that.
possible. Plus, I need the
Make it
shirts.
happen.
If I can't, I tried to order some shirts. I went online. Merch shop was difficult to find, so I think I need to go physically
Go.
there with my money and go buy the shirts. I want to be able to do a month of pods where the only thing I wear is a different Jamaican high school shirt. I could
I mean,
name more high
if you go to
schools.
champs, you'll see all the shirts because they all sit in their own sections, and they
I
all
know,
wearing the
yeah,
same
and then I got to,
colors. You
yeah.
just go. We spend a day in each section, and then you barter for a shirt, and then you collect all your shirts.
Could you name more Jamaican high schools or California high schools?
I could name more Jamaican high schools in California.
And for me, could I name more Jamaican high schools or Pennsylvania high schools?
You probably can name more Jamaican high schools.
Lower Marion, one. Is there an Upper Marion?
No, there's no Upper Marion. I
Ah,
don't think there's. I
all
don't think
right.
there's an Upper Marion. Yeah, no, I
I'm
don't think there's
out.
an Upper.
I'm out after.
No,
Well, your high school, Bethlehem High School. Is that
no,
what it's
that's
called?
Liberty High School.
Ah,
And
okay. So I definitely.
our rival's name was Freedom. So
Ooh,
it's Freedom versus Liberty.